it's Jackie here from Manchester. Hello, I want to share just some very quick housing advice. I used to work as a student advisor for many years, and just sort of if you're embarking, sort of looking for accommodation, I want to just give you some just 5 things to just think about before you sort of sign that contract. So number 1, how much is the rent? Can you afford it? Have you worked out how much student loan you're getting and how long that's got to last you? Is it too expensive? Could you look around? Is it worth the money? So just really ask yourself, how much is it? Can I afford it? Is it within my budget? Because you're paying your rent is so important. I used to see so many cases of rent arrears or sort of threatened sort of evictions and things like that. So how much is your rent? Can you afford it? Yeah, number 2 is sort of like contract. See whether a student union advisor, for example, can read over your contract for you. What does the contract say? You're moving in with lots of friends. Is the contract joint and severally liable? So if one of you don't pay the rent, then the landlord can effectively go after you all. So just check the contract, look at the terms, get advice on the contract. Don't feel rushed into things. Is there any hidden costs in the contract? How long does the contract last? How long do you need the house for? Is it a 12-month contract? Is it a 6-month, a 9-month? So yeah, just be mindful of contracts. Number 3 is sort of guarantors. Quite often, sort of most sort of letting agencies and sort of landlords require a guarantor. So usually it would fall upon your parents. I used to see a lot of cases where sort of students didn't have a guarantor, so it's quite tricky. Sometimes it's dependent on having a guarantor. So make sure you've got that in place. Get advice if you haven't from your student union advisors. So yeah, number 3 is sort of look out for guarantor sort of clauses and things like that. So number 4 is sort of like bills. So maybe if you're in the halls of residence, the bills are included. So your rent might be quite a lot higher. You know, if your bills are included, amazing. It's just a way off. But if you're in a shared house and you're sharing maybe 3, 4, 5, 6 other tenants, you need to get a system in place. You know, how are you all going to pay the bills? Whose name are the bills going to be in? Things like that. That was like a big sort of issue sometimes in the advice centre. One student hadn't paid the bills, or it would fall upon a particular student to pay the bills. So have a think about bills. That's number 4. Number 5, last but not least, is like, have you viewed it? Oh wow, this is a huge one. Go and have a look around the property. You know, if you can speak to sort of the current tenants, that would be a good idea. Is it clean? Is there any mould around? Does the heating work? Has it got locks? Do the windows shut properly? What's the area like? Is it safe? Has it had sort of gas checks? Does the smoke alarm? Things like that. So just go, definitely go and view it. Alright, so just to recap there. Number 1, how much is your rent? Number 2, get some contract advice, read your contract. Number 3, think about guarantors. Number 4, bills. And number 5, go and view it. Okay, thanks for watching. I'll say goodbye.